What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be checking out Tennessee Ernie Ford. That is one hell of a name right there. Tennessee Ernie Ford. And this one is titled 16 Tons, requested by Mostly Music. Big shout out to you. Haven't heard this one before. Never heard anything from this artist. So before we hop into it, real quick, we're going to do a little bit of research and see what information we can find out via the wiki page. And yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. Already got it pulled up in advance. But yeah, Ernest Jennings Ford, born February 13th, 1919 to October 17th, 91, was known professionally as Tennessee Ernie Ford, an American singer and television host who enjoyed success in the country and western pop and gospel musical genres. Known for his rich bass baritone voice, down-home humor, remember for his hit recordings, Shotgun Boogie, 16 Tons. Interesting. Okay. Genres, country, pop, gospel. Yeah, we just saw that. Fort Town, Tennessee. He was born in Fort Town, Tennessee, and his last name is Ford as well. But that is one coincidence right there. Or did they like rename it to Fort Town for him or something? Wait, the community's name was adopted due to the number of people with Ford surname who lived in the area? Interesting. Wait, that is so bizarre. Huh. Wait, he was an actor as well? I guess because he's a television host, kind of goes hand in hand. That's pretty cool. And yeah, 16 Tons definitely seems to be like one of his biggest songs, I would say. For sure. Let's see. What the? Bruh. How is this possible? How is this possible? Oh my goodness. Sheesh. Okay, this is insane, bro. Like, I feel like, I don't know, man. Like, how? Okay, this album, 2 albums a year. These don't even have dates on them, so I'm assuming these all came out probably in 57 as well, maybe 58. 2 albums in 58, 2 in 59, 4 in 60. Well, you know what? I will say this. I feel like because, songs were, at this time, songs weren't as in depth as they were like in the 70s and 80s. Like there was not a whole lot to a lot of like, songs from this era, in my opinion. Like they were definitely more grounded and whatnot. So I feel like you could, get away with making this many albums a year without it being like too big a thing, and especially given like the length of the majority of these songs, most of them probably weren't even like 3 minutes long, you know what I mean? So there's also that, but still, that is really impressive. That many albums, holy. But yeah, I think that being said, we go ahead and check out Tennessee Ernie Ford in 16 Tons. Let's go ahead and pull this up and boom, let's go.
Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle.
Yeah, that voice
and blood.
is nice.
Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
What do you say to the company? What?
I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons, a number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, well, to bless my soul, you load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
What is he saying right there? To the company.
I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble are my middle name. I was raised in the canebrake by an old mama lion. Can't no high-toned woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day.
I like the vibe of this though. I mean, it is a really.
Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Oh, he's saying store. Yeah.
If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. One fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Sheesh. Man, that was a really good song, but like the lyrics and the overall theme of it, sheesh, man, I can imagine, that being me. That is rough, very rough life to lead. But yeah, I really liked the overall song. Like it had a very jazzy feel to it, and with the snaps and everything. But it was also at the same time very, very. How do I say that? Like it wasn't a whole lot to it. Like it was very straightforward, very kind of bare for the most part, and I feel like emphasized like his vocals over everything else. Like, and that's like one of the main, I feel like, components of like 60s music, to be honest. But I really like that for this song. It definitely makes you, listen that much more to what he's saying, and places that much more of an emphasis on what he's saying. And I don't know, I feel like the jazziness of it definitely works in his favor a lot in this one too. But yeah, that was a really, really good song. Definitely enjoyed it, but definitely more so on the more depressing side of things, I'd say, But yeah, I enjoyed it. That's 16 tons. Like, oh my, like, could you even imagine hauling 16 tons of, what do you say? I think coal? 16 tons a day, I'm assuming, too? Like, that is, no, wait, there's no way he was saying 16 tons a day, though, right? Yeah, no, that'd be bizarre. Maybe he did. I don't know. Regardless, though, that is a lot of coal. 16 tons? And this is like the early days. So we're not talking about like using a forklift or anything like that. I'm assuming he's talking about like with a shovel and, just straight raw manpower. That is crazy. But yeah, I enjoyed the song. That was really cool. And I could definitely see how something like this would have, been super as big as it was, I guess, Um you know what? Actually, no. It's actually kind of interesting that this blew up and became as big as it did, because I feel like normally like the bigger songs or whatever are more like, you know, songs you could like dance to, or songs you could imagine being played on the radio nonstop. I don't know why. I just can't imagine this being played on the radio nonstop. It's not like a particularly happy song or anything, but it does have a nice little vibe to it. But it's not like a happy song, to say the least. But yeah, I enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it as well, make sure you smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. That being said, much love, stay safe, and peace out.